Hello there, and then welcome to a brand new lesson. This is How Beyond Numbers, where we learn maths the easy way. Now, in this lesson, we are looking at the point slope form of finding the equation of a line. Now, the point slope form is a direct way to write equation of a line when you know the slope, that is the gradient, and you have any point on the line. You see, so all you need is the slope and then at least one point. Now, the formula is y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket your x minus x1, where your m is the gradient. You see, so m is the gradient. So if you already know the gradient, fine. But if you don't know the gradient, then you are going to solve for it. And then your x1, y1 is just any point at all that has been given to you. So to really understand this, let's go to some specific questions and then we see how we can apply them. Solving our first question here, it says determine the equation of the line that passes through this point, 3, 6, and has a slope of -2. Our solution, if you take note of this, we have just a point, but we have the gradient. You see, so using this equation here, which says y minus y1 is equal to m, then into bracket x minus x1. And from the question, you say your slope, which is m, is equal to -2. So you write that as -2. You see, and you were given your point. So for x1, y1, then we are going to use what? 3 and then 6. That is from the points you were given here. So with that, you have all that you need. Let's do our necessary substitution. So it says y. This y here is not changed. Then your y1, which corresponds to what? 6. Your y1 corresponds to 6. x1 corresponds to 3. So y minus 6 is equal to m, which is -2. That is from your gradient. Into bracket, your x minus x1. x1 is what? 3. So what do? You now make y the subject. So we have y minus 6, -2x. That is multiplying -2 by x. Then -2 times -3, we have what? A +6. So with that, we have y, which is equal to -2x plus 6. Then this -6 moves to the other side to become a +6. Simplifying further, we have y equals -2x plus 12. And this is the equation of the line we are looking at. Now you realize that all we were given from the question was a point and a gradient. You see, and we're able to solve the equation of the line. Let's take some few more examples to enhance our understanding. Okay, so this time around, it says determine the equation of the line that passes through the points 3, 6, and 5, 10. That is all we're given. So we weren't given the gradient, but we're given 2 points. You see, so if we still want to use the point slope form, then we need the gradient. You see, remember we said the equation is giving us y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1. You see, so solving for our gradient, which you know is what? The change in y over your change in x. That is y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And where is our y1, y2, and then x1, x2? We are taking them from here. You see, so per the point we were given, we are going to let this be our x1, y1, x2, and then y2. So doing our necessary substitution, we have our gradient m, which is equal to y2, which is 10. So 10 minus y1, which is 6, all over, you have your 5 minus 3. Solving further, we have our gradient m being 10 minus 6, which gives us a 4, over 5 minus 3, which gives us a 2. Simplifying further gives us what? A 2. That is 4 minus 2. So our gradient is 2. Now with our gradient, we need to find the equation of the line. There are 2 points. You can take any of these 2 points to solve. I'll do both so that you understand and appreciate the fact that irrespective of the point you take, provided you are using the same gradient, you get the same equation of the line. So once again, we have y minus y1 equals m into bracket x minus x1. So using our gradient m, which is what? 2, and the point 3, 6. Substituting, we have our y minus y1 is what? 6. So minus 6 equals your gradient, which is 2 into bracket x minus x1, which is 3. So we now want to make y the subject. So y minus 6 equals 2 times x, which gives us 2x, and then 2 times negative 3, which gives us a negative 6. So we have y equals 2x minus 6. Then this also goes here as what? Plus 6. So our y is equal to 2x. And that is all. This is the equation of the line. Provided you wanted to use the point 5, 10. Let's do that as well and see if we will get the same answer. So for m, which is equal to 2, and the point 5, 10, doing our necessary substitution, we have y minus, this becomes our y1. So minus 10 equals your gradient, which was 2 into bracket your x minus 5 from here. Making y the subject, we have y minus 10 equals 2 times x, which gives us 2x. Then 2 times negative 5, giving us negative 10. Simplifying further, we have y equals 2x minus 10 plus 10, which when we work, you still get y equals 2x. Why? Because we know negative 10 plus 10 will give us what? A 0. You see? So it doesn't matter the point you take. So far as you used them to solve for your gradient, you can take any of them. So basically, this is the point slope method, where we just need at least 1 point and the gradient. But if you are given 2 points, then you need to use the gradient formula to solve for the gradient, after which you take any of the point. As usual, I'll leave you with some exercises to test your understanding. So here are just 3 questions. The first one saying find the equation of the line passing through these 2 points. The second one, to find the equation of the line passing through these 3 points, the same format. But in the last one, you are given your gradient, which is what? 1 over 2. And it passes through this point. So this ends the lesson on the point slope method. This is Hard Beyond Numbers, where we learn maths the easy way. If this is your first time joining this channel and you found it helpful, you can choose to subscribe if you so do wish, so that anytime I release a video, you'll be notified as well. See you in our next lesson and stay blessed. Bye for now.